If you've ever felt like you've been left behind, if you feel that you've been held back, chances are you're experiencing fear. Now, fears are natural. We are born with two fears, and only two fears. The fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. All the other fears have been learned. And a lot of these fears that we have are actually irrational fears. Now, once you start working with an NLP coach, you can start to neutralize those fears in under 10 minutes. So I'm going to introduce you to a group of coaches who are trained specifically in the removal of fear. You'll see them doing their interventions and helping their client eliminate their fears. So what we have here is we have our coach, Josh. And Josh is working with his client to neutralize the emotion of fear.
I just laugh about my fear. Laugh in the face.
Now she's laughing in the face of fear. And you can start to neutralize this. Once you neutralize it, working with an NLP coach, that fear is never going to come back. And you'll be guaranteed to be free from that fear on that event for life. So we have another one of our coaches here, Melissa. And she's working with her Canadian client, Jody, to neutralize fear. This is a linguistic process. We do this through language. Each time we use this process called timeline therapy, it rewires the brain very, very quickly. So we're going to move up here to Coach Sam Evans and her client, Nat. And you can see here, this is actually a mental interaction between two people. Our other master coach here, Vicky, is also giving her some hints and tips on the intervention. So this happens really fast. And we have a script that's been time tested and proven for 40 years to work. And all you need to do is to follow these instructions and the fear neutralizes. So have a look here. Watch Matt, where he's about to say he cannot feel that fear.
Come back to now.
Well done. How was it?
Yeah, it was intense. We went back to birth again, so much related to my birth. And it was just the fear of my mum trying to give birth to me, and I was a bit trapped and just so much fear of like, we're not going to be able to do this, we can't do this. It's incredible. And then
so what Matt's going through now is that at the time of birth, it was a traumatic birth, and he's picked up his mother's fear and he's carried somebody else's fear around for his whole life. Yeah. So oftentimes what we find is that the fears that we have are learned from our family, and especially at a traumatic event like this, we can carry it around. We don't originally know where it comes from, we think it's something else, but through timeline therapy we get back to the root cause, and it was the time of birth. And how old are you now?
38 next month.
38 next month, and he's carried somebody else's fear around for 38 years. And this is how powerful it is. Well done.
Yes, thank you.
Well done. So we have another two coaches here, and we have a client who's experienced PTSD whilst he spent time in the British military. So he's got PTSD, and here he's going to neutralise it. He's been with the military, he's been outside the military, they couldn't help him, but our coaches can. Excellent. So we're coming through here. We have another former commando from the British Army, and he's working with his client Elk to neutralise the emotion of fear. We also have another Irish coach here, Ken Falconer, and he's working with his client to neutralise fear. And these fears are going to disappear very, very quickly. So if you're one of those people who like to help others, if you like to be able to help people become the best, if you want to become a coach, then you should consider learning NLP. If you're already a coach and you feel that you're getting left behind and you need stronger and more powerful techniques that your clients can use to neutralize their limitations, then I'd like to speak with you personally. Go ahead, send me a message today, and I'll speak to you in the week ahead about NLP coaching and how you can utilize it in your practice. Wherever you are today, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.